Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back. We're better. We're stronger.
No bards allowed. If you listened last week, it was fucking crazy. Thanks for tuning back in.
I got burned.
I got really burned.
Yeah. Oof. Welcome back to No Bards Allowed. We are a Dungeons & Dragons TTRPG podcast hosted by a bunch of amateur entertainers and professional friends, I hope.
Not anymore.
Still.
We'll see.
I think now it's both
Last
amateur.
week was one strike. Actually, last week was strike 2. Shelves were strike 1. So
What was strike 1?
the shelves?
Shelves were definitely
bookshelves.
strike
Shelves
one.
were strike one.
Last week could have been a lot worse. You could have been fighting the shelves again.
Who knows? No,
a
please.
room of shelves.
Please don't.
Next week, maybe Fuse is DMing. Who's to say?
Yeah.
Not books.
3 strikes and you're out of here.
Yeah, I've already got 2. I got to be careful. I am your dungeon master for this campaign.
And
P.
not
Felons.
much longer.
Yeah, for now. This campaign for now.
We're striking a coup.
And I'm joined by my lovely friends.
Hi, I'm Dart. I'm playing Arthur Page well, and I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see. I'm seeing how few spells that I have. That's all.
You got more now, though.
Well, not really.
One more?
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah, it's great. We're almost to 3rd level spells, guys. We're so close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sort of.
sort of.
I think I only have 5.
Anyways, I'm Will. I'm playing Saren Llewellyn.
Whoa.
Whoa, we're going out of freaking order here.
Yeah,
There's
no
no rules today.
No rules? Cool. I'm at level 20.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I'm Shay, and I'm playing the professor.
The professor.
And I am Fuse, and I'm playing the fireman. Bilbin Billings.
Literally, it's so on
So
fire.
he says he's a firefighter.
Guys, you have one hiccup, and then all of a sudden the Douse house just falls down in shambles in your guys' respect. I mean, come on, give us a chance.
There was a fire.
Okay,
and
I grant you that. Me
They're
and Jesse
almost.
did not
They're
do well.
probably almost there.
All I'm saying,
Stevie's probably almost got all the water loaded up onto the thing.
It's really just like the Internet Explorer of firehouses. Like,
yeah, we are.
That level 10 adventuring crew just came and saved us.
The
What,
A-team.
just some guardians.
Um,
They're there to
just
salivate.
some
They're there to
guys.
salivate you.
they're here to salivate us.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's great.
Hot.
Yeah.
Guardians of Salvation.
Salivation?
Have you not all been under?
Can somebody make
Have we got this twisted the whole time?
What have listeners? Just so you know, what have y'all been hearing me say?
I've been drooling for a year. Can somebody make this stop, please? No worries. The Guardians of Salivation are here for you.
Well, so what it actually is they actually like it's when you have like cotton mouth, they actually come and wet you.
they
yeah,
wet your
well,
mouth.
yeah, because you saw that.
So the
that,
Guardians of Salivation come to wet your mouth?
Well, yeah, because you saw that one caster.
We gotta
like,
start.
Cast
We gotta start. We gotta start.
We're started.
we got to start by episode 1. Run it back. We have to make sure everyone's
fucking
good and
God.
salivated.
All right, is everyone nice and salivated? Are we ready to start playing Dungeons
Super
and
wet.
Dragons?
I'm so salivated,
wet.
and I haven't read the recap, but we're gonna go.
Oh my goodness, Arthur, it's your turn.
Incredible.
Tell us what happened.
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn, and last time on No Bards Allowed, me and the boys got up and were put to work by the Douse house, bright and early. Bilbin got a fancy water bag, and then we all ran over to find Trish's hot dishes in flames. The horror! We ran inside to find 3 unconscious people, including Bilbin's uncle Jeshy. We ran in to try to save everybody when all of a sudden 2 flame monsters came out of nowhere and started lighting everything up in sight. We did our best, but the flames were overwhelming us. Oz, Bilbin, and Saren were all unconscious, and I thought it might be the end, when all of a sudden a group of unique guardians showed up and saved the day.
Guardians of what?
Guardians of salivation.
I'm just gonna change it to Guardians of Wetness from now on. That'll be way easier.
The Guardians of Moist.
More like the wankers of wetness, am I right?
Oh, let's get with that alliteration. Come on.
That's actually the new name of the podcast. So if you, sorry if it's been confusing.
Hi, welcome to Wankers of Wetness. We are not friends or entertainers.
We are simply wet.
This is all very serious, very professional.
We are dripping in sweat.
Yeah. Oh my god.
None of
And
us should be here.
yeah, the studio is foul.
All of our mics are shorting out from all of the moisture.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
On location
That was
in
the
the
end of the
Amazon
recap.
rainforest.
Is the episode already over? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
hey,
thank you for
welcome
listening.
to Bardic
Oh
Conversation.
my god. Yeah, Jesus. Oh no.
Which, if you haven't, subscribe to our Patreon because
We're
you might be able to
plugging.
hear.
Jesus Christ.
Why are we
Yeah.
plugging?
About
We're
this.
plugging at the beginning. What's happening?
There's nothing.
Yeah,
but-
no. Because here is in what we do at the beginning of the session where we just go off the fucking rails and then have to rein it back in. Part of conversation, we never have to rein it back in. It's kind of
If
perfect.
you want to get more of this, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Hit us up, man.
Hit the subscribe button. All right. As Arthur so eloquently put it, yeah, we.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That wasn't Arthur. That was Dart.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
There he is.
We come to in our back to Trisha's hot dishes, charred and definitely in shambles to a certain degree, but flames stopped, elementals banished, seemingly. They're no longer there, and a group of guardians now. Unique guardians, not all the guardians that most of you have experienced so far have kind of the same sword and armor and, same vibe. These guardians look like they look a little bit different. You come to in this space, and Bilbin, you're immediately healed by something that looks familiar.
Fully healed?
One hit point. Well, plus you all leveled up, so everyone got a few extra hit points.
Okay.
No long rest. No.
Heard.
You come to as your former Douse House mate, Stevis. Not the Stevis from the streets of Demerara, but a different Stevis. More put together Stevis.
I think they're one and the same.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I think Stevis had a glow up.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Huge.
Stevis pats you on the face as he lay on hands you for one hit point. And
That's all.
Yeah.
A little stingy with his lay on hands there.
Yeah.
Gotta
At
save-
that level, 100% stingy.
Hey, the Guardians gotta save a lot of people every day. You can't be giving out hit points like candy bars.
But we're the main characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Not anymore.
Damn it. What other podcast do you run?
You, yeah, he wakes you up and says, "Well, let me help you up there, Bilbin. You all right?"
I'm just a little scorched up here.
Yeah, you don't look good. What the hell happened?
Oh, man, my hatred for this fire grows by the day.
Yeah, you always hated fire. Where the hell's the rest of the Douse House?
Douse House. They didn't come to save us.
I'm just going to sit down and way, whoa, way, whoa.
We went in solo. I'm not sure what Douse House was doing. I genuinely dumbfounded by the Douse House not coming in to bring the water that they were loading up and everything. He's just kind of mumbling in his words as he's gathering his senses.
Well, I mean, that's why thank goodness the city's invested more money in boosting up the Guardians, because now we can actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a little bit big for the britches of the Douse House. I mean, fire elementals, that's no joke. I mean,
Bilbin spits at the foot of this man.
that's a hell of a way to show appreciation for somebody saving your ass.
I'm just getting my mouth salivated.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
It was a little dry in there.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, glad you're all right. Stevis is talking to Bilbin and these other Guardian members are, kind of gathering themselves. Still one person holding on to concentration on a banishment spell. You see one last Guardian walk through the door. Dark-skinned halfling woman with short, tight black curly hair, wearing what appears to be just wearing like flowing pants and a simple top, matching the other colors of the Guardians you see. She walks into the building as the fire is now subsided, and the rest of the crew join this person, and she looks to all of you and says, it was very brave of you all to rush in here and try to help put this fire out, but next time, please leave it to those of us with the training and skill set to deal with the protection of the people of this city. It would have been terrible to have you all lose your lives in a situation that could have been avoided.
Well, we were just here on a ride along with the Douse House. We thought we could be of some use. We fought a little bit of fire back in Dublin.
I thought all the Douse Houses had closed.
There's still one of us here.
Well,
one that you haven't kicked out.
I haven't kicked anyone out. We're saving people. We just saved this building.
It's a bit of a sore subject for him, but we very much appreciate the help. We were not in a good place.
Well, fair enough. Are there any other... You said the Douse House. Are you the only person here that works for the Douse House?
Well, I'm the only one on site right now.
Sorry, is above the table, is Jessie not here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where
Sure.
is Jessie still here?
Are you the... Well, yeah, Jesse's got Jesse's not in normal garb, though. He's in
Got it.
cargo pants and a t-shirt.
She's just got that big old backpack thing, so
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I'm the only active duty member here. That's correct.
All right. You hear coming down the street right now. You hear a bell, and a young goblin woman yelling, "Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo," coming in the distance.
There's the rest of them, I think.
well,
That was my job earlier.
Well, Regera, please heal these people if you can. And you watch as the dwarven woman catches you all with a little healing, and I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on, my bad.
I was like, oh, she got that D10.
Yeah, that was
Cure
just wrong.
A D100 of healing. Wow.
You all get
I feel refreshed.
A million points of healing.
20 points back.
Damn.
Ooh,
Cool.
hell yeah.
I'll take that.
Reluctantly, Bilbin does take it.
Yeah, you had no say in the matter.
Yeah.
Actually, I refuse. Can you refuse healing?
It does say willing creature, right? I'm kidding.
Well, all right. This woman keeps speaking. My name is Tink, and I would love to know what happened. What was going on? Why were there fire elementals here?
Your guess is as good as mine. We stormed in, saw the plume of smoke, and, well, just every bone in my body needs to help someone. So ran in there, and fire elementals just appeared. Don't know how they got there. I don't know if someone did this for a nefarious act or they had something against Trish's. I mean, he could have something against Trish's cooking, so.
Never tried it.
Well, boy, you're missing out.
Oz goes from truly looking like Anakin Skywalker after he lost the fight to Obi-Wan to looking better, but the top of his head is completely all his hair has been burnt off, so he's now bald.
Jeez.
Damn.
He's got pretty good burn scars across his face and shoulder. He's dusting off. His clothes are tattered, but he's back to full health now, so he's healthy in that sense. And he goes over, putting his hat back on, kind of whipping the ash and dust off of it. It's still in good form. And he goes over to each of the guardians and shakes their hands, saying, "Appreciate your assistance today. I wasn't sure I was going to be getting out of this building alive."
Yeah, you walk up to all of them.
Introducing myself, saying my name's Oscrook.
The first one that was talking to Bilbin says, "Hey, I'm Stevis. Nice to meet you."
Pleasure.
Yeah, and of course, that's our job. That's what we Guardians do for the city. The halfling had said, "Yes, Tink." The dwarven woman says, "I'm Regera. It's nice to, happy to help." The Goliath, who's still holding Trish in his arms, says, Hey, I didn't do much, but anytime. Love to help out. He says, I'm Drek. It's a pleasure. And then the wizard, she, as banishment finally ends, she says, I'm Plith, of course. And the last one introduces themselves as, I'm Riptide, of course. Can you roll, Saren, can you roll a history check? We'll call it.
Sounds like a superhero name.
Well, +0. But that is a
Sounds like
19 on the
B-level
die.
superhero name.
Cool. Riptide is somebody that you have met before. Like, you've not met them, but they're gold dragonborn. And they are somebody who they were the one that you saw wild shape out of a direwolf shape.
Right.
And at some point, this person had come through your village and had you recognize them as somebody that I don't think you've met necessarily, but somebody you've like seen before.
Well, I think Saren is very much it's not an awestruck response, but it's very much like this person is more important than me, and sort of like even more than he already was, sort of like kind of slinks back into himself and just kind of tries to avoid eye contact, stays quiet.
Cool. They introduced themselves to all of you, and then
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn. Good to meet you.
It's,
Arthur Page Llewellyn. Good to meet you.
pleasure.
I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn. Good
Pleasure.
to meet you. Arthur Page Llewellyn. Good to meet you.
Pleasure.
Arthur Page Llewellyn. Good to meet you.
Pleasure.
Is that 5? Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah. Too many fucking NPCs I've just put myself into. My goodness.
Good luck.
Nice. The halfling tank continues to address you. We are going to do a little more investigating around here, and we are, going to try to piece together what exactly happened here. But
Is there anything we can do to help? We're already here, after all.
I'm just glad you're all safe, and if you don't have any other clues, if you weren't hurt here when these elementals sprung up or anything like that, I don't know that there's much else that you all can help us with, I'm sorry to say, but I'm glad you're all okay. Thank you for trying to be active citizens, but also, they pay us to, keep the city safe, so don't.
Can I look at Jeshi as Tank's saying that? And because Jeshi knew there were elementals when we showed up.
Jeshi beat you. Feel free to roll a insight or perception check.
Can I roll an insight too, just to see if I think that it was Jesse just made a quick response to the fire by himself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Please. Anyone who'd like to roll in this situation? Go ahead.
Insight or perception?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go perception.
Cool.
That is 21.
With using perception as your skill set, Jeshi, as questions are being flung of, do you feel like you are like, hey, you don't know what happened, what's going on? Jeshi doesn't look like he's hiding anything. He looks.
I rolled an 18 on insight.
Yeah, you both. Yeah, and you. Yeah, just like looking at his body language and how he's acting right now, how he's acted. It seems like he, again, in like the vigilante sense of what she's saying, don't do. A member of the Douse house that lives closer to this fire, who happened to have a backpack, tried to come and help, and was just overwhelmed. Yeah, I mean, all of you were overwhelmed, so that, he walked into a situation that, a normal fire he may have been able to put out on his own before y'all got there, but this was not a normal fire. So I will also ask. I was going to ask everyone for a roll, actually. Everyone make a perception check if you could.
What are the odds of me rolling better than the one I just did?
Yeah.
It's got to be better than the roll I just did.
It's not. It's still 14.
Cool. Yeah. Anyone who rolled over a 10, I would just say what you notice is that the Guardians that you saw in Demerara and on the streets here, they all have there's like an insignia that's literally just like a ornate stylized S that they all have on the front of their salivation.
Yeah.
They all have like a ornate S. This group specifically, they still have an S, but the S is no longer just like an ornate stylized S. It is a king cobra in the shape of an S, with its tail wrapped around a hand.
That's cool.
Nice.
Like a hand reaching up, basically. Sick. So yeah, clearly there is something. Yeah, there is clearly a difference between these guardians that you've just interacted with and like most of the guardians that you've seen around town. Anyways, Tink says, well, if you find out anything else, or if you need any help, just let us know. Our offices are in the 3rd tier, but we can, we roam around the outer tier a lot. So,
well, you got it. And Tink, if you don't mind me asking, what happened here, as you all could see, was not normal. Do you know anything about fires popping up from elementals or whatever those were? Has this happened before?
We've seen it a little bit recently, more, but it's we haven't been able to solve anything. So
they seemed very focused, like they were here to do something.
Interesting.
Burn this place down, like they were being controlled by something. I don't know. It was weird. I tried to goad them out of focusing on those that were hurt, but they were, like I said, they were focused. I've never seen anything like it from a...
I'll put it in my notes, but yeah.
Well,
Oz kind of motions towards the corpse on the ground and says,
"The lady seemed like she knew that fella."
The cleric runs over and looks at this body and says, "They've been gone for a little longer than I can help with, unfortunately." Yeah, Trish is just like quietly sobbing, and they're the Goliath. He's a barbarian. Fuck it, I've said it enough. He's like,
no way, the shirtless Goliath.
There, it'll be fine. Hey, cheer up. Look at this building still standing. That's pretty great, isn't it?
Just like do the motion over the neck, like maybe
Tink
not.
Tink says, Trek, that's plenty. Yeah. Feel free to roll insight if you want.
Sure. How's a nat 1?
That's really bad. She seemed surprised, certainly.
as everyone's kind of like talking, is it all right if I like kind of like as I walked over, pointed out the body to the cleric, and then can I continue through the building and kind of like watch, like try to make investigation on where the elementals came from?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could I do like could I roll an investigation or an arcana check? Either one.
Yeah. I would allow either.
Doesn't matter. I rolled another nat one.
Jesus.
I just rolled 2 nat ones.
We
in a
have to
row.
get out of this building.
Hell yeah. Shay just threw dice across the room. It was fucking awesome.
That dice deserved it.
Yeah.
It was super
cool. You first glance, it's a charred fucking building. The back was already on fire when you got here, so it's like part of the roof is caved in, and everything looks covered in ash in this rear part of the building.
Well, Guardians of Salvation, it appears that you have what you need to do your job. I think it's best for us to leave.
Oh, I'm ready to leave, all right.
Austin walks through the door as you all say that, and comes in holding 2 buckets of water, and walks in, sees all of you, sees the Guardians, drops them. All right. I assume you beat us. It looks like you beat us here again. And Tink says, Austin, I didn't even think you were operating anymore. You need to give it up. You're not helping anymore. And he looks despondent, and they have a little bit of back and forth.
Well, now you two, there's already been 1 fire in this building today, okay?
Oz just like kind of slinks past them out the door.
We'll hand it from here. Take care of yourselves. And all the Guardians start going through the building, investigating things. The casters are showing up, putting up spells and looking for clues and things like that. And you all leave Trisha's hot dishes. What are we doing?
Well, that was not what I expected our first, our introduction to Trisha's hot dishes to be.
They were
A little,
very hot dishes.
a little too hot. Bilbin, how you doing?
Not well, Arthur. That was not how I intended it to go. So when the Douse House would come in like we used to, put out the fire, everyone cheers, you know. Man, the Guardians of Salvation just came in and it was like it was nothing.
Yeah, it was really impressive what they did. Look, I gotta say, I was scared. You were all down. You were unconscious.
Oh,
There was nothing I could do.
Something came over me for sure. But I think at the end of the day, at least we're still up and none of us got mortally wounded.
Oz slaps his hand on Bilbin's shoulder and says, "Mate, I'm not one to tell someone to back away from their passion. But man to man, I'm no longer respecting the Douse House."
I don't know if that's fair.
Oz, really? Yeah. How could you say this to me?
I'm saying it to you. I trust you. I'm here with you. But they didn't come to save us. They loaded up all that water for what?
Oz, don't you see the problem here is that we're obviously lacking funding, but we can still help. Like, the Douse House is still something that can be beneficial to New Samaritan City, but are you saying you're in favor of the Guardian's salvation?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I almost died.
Me too.
We all almost died. And, like I said, I'm not one for telling someone to back away from their passion. But me, I can't lay my trust on your organization anymore.
So that's it then. No more Douse House. Oz official stamped.
Not from me. You can do what you want with your money, but you won't see an endorsement from me.
Saren, in your head, you hear a little fairy dragon say, "Holy shit, that sucked. God."
What, the fire or that conversation?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is the first time I felt bad for the weird guy.
Yeah. Hey, you did great back there, though.
Hey, that was crazy. What the hell did you do?
I don't know. I wanted to help, and you were there, and you made it happen. I don't know.
Yeah, it was crazy. My little fucking feet saved him. That was nuts.
Yeah.
I thought the lady was dead.
She probably would have been if we hadn't gotten there.
Well, hell yeah. That was sick. We all make a pretty good team, honestly. Man, fire sucks, though.
Well, magic fire sucks even worse.
Yeah, no shit.
I think Saren kind of like, this conversation obviously happening silently, basically, like just telepathically. I think Saren just looks down at like the scales on his arms and like tries to rub away like some of like the scorching, but like it's getting hard, like tough to tell like what's new and what's been there. And looks over at Bilbin, says, "I don't think the Douse House is ill-equipped for fires, but elementals are a different beast. This is magic. This is chaos incarnate. Like this, like I'm sure there were days when, you know, a kitchen oven caught on fire, or, you know, some kid dropped a match by accident, but this is we were ill-equipped for that situation. I don't think it's fair to say the Douse House is useless, but in that moment, we did need to be saved, and the Guardians were the ones who saved us.
In that moment, simultaneously, while you're saying that, Arthur, you feel a tug at your earlobe. A familiar tug from Tabitha.
What do you want, Tabitha?
Considering, and she, Saren hears it. You understand, though. Basically, Tabitha says, "Man, I'm fucking gassed. We should eat some food."
All right, Tabitha. Tab's hungry. I think I'm hungry too. Should all get some rest before because we got a meeting, right?
Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you got a few hours till the meeting.
Should probably get some food, clean ourselves up a little bit so we look somewhat presentable.
Yeah.
Hey, Bilbin, if it's any consolation, we were there before the Guardians of Salvation.
Yeah.
Hey, I genuinely believe Trish would be dead if we hadn't gotten there.
I agree.
I just look over at Oz.
Yeah.
I think Oz
Evidence.
has a point, though.
Evidence is there. She would have been dead if we weren't there. Look, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the Guardians are useless. Or sorry, the Douse House is useless. Look, Bilbin, you're a talented lad. Maybe your talent should be put elsewhere.
Where, Oz?
I think what Oz is saying is that you and us saved Trish, not the Douse House.
Well, that's it then, Aja. No more Douse House? Because the only person that was going out to save the Douse House was me.
That's right.
So you're saying just no more Douse House? Just let all those families not have any money coming in? Everything that once was is the end.
That's a bleak way of looking at it, Van. There's other ways to make money. The city's big.
Just because you were born to do this, Bilbin, doesn't mean everyone was.
Just not stoked at all and super infuriated by the response of these members of his crew that he has now grown to like. He just is just speechless that they would. It feels like a backstabbing, like a verbal backstabbing to Bilbin.
Sure. With that, we have there's a few hours to till you have to head up into the city for the meeting. Is there anything can clean up, get some food? Is there anything anyone wants to do around town before we move forward and move on to?
I want to buy new clothes.
Okay.
I want to buy a shield.
We can do a shopping thing if you want to.
I just want to rest.
Okay. Yeah, everyone can take a short rest for sure if you need it. I know you all got some healing already, but if there's any resources you can get back or anything like that, then feel free to short rest. We move through the day, or we move through the morning. I'll say if we want to do some shopping, we can maybe do it after the meeting. I think a few shops are opening and everything like that, obviously, but I think with everyone trying to recuperate and get ready for this meeting, that we can move forward to heading back up into the center of the city. The four of you, along with Tabitha, make your way through the tiers of the city. Bilbin, give me a history check.
10.
Cool. I think if Bilbin would, Oz knows that eventually he / all of you, if you want to, are looking for Erethrian, who works at a couple different universities in town, but mostly at the College Arcanum. You don't pass right by it on your way there, but you can kind of point out the general area of the city that the College Arcanum is in.
Is that a thing I can do in this time frame before the meeting, or no?
If you wanted to, certainly. everyone can go, or you can wait to do it till after. So it's up to y'all.
If you want to go now, I'd go with you. Doesn't look like shops are open, so I'm gonna be stuck with this outfit. And Saren kind of like tugs at his like cloak that has these like holes burned in it. He's like, I'll be stuck in this for the meeting. So
yeah, it's I will say this: it's university. There's certainly classes happening early in the day. So if y'all want to do that before the meeting, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, sure. I don't have mending or prestidigitation.
That's a
thing.
Hey, where better to
anything.
go than a school of a bunch of casters to get your
Some
stuff
wizard
fixed.
you are, Oz.
Yeah, I'd actually wouldn't mind stopping by, taking a look.
All right, cool. So then, rather than heading into the center, the middle tier, you make your way near the Douse House, number 3. There is one of the like gateways through one of the walls into that third tier of the city, an area that has more shops. Yeah, Bilbin leads you all through the wall, and the streets are, there's people out and about in this neighborhood. There's a mixture of like tall multi-unit residential properties and, shops, the art galleries, taverns, things all over. With that 10, Bilbin, you've definitely never been to the College Arcanum, but you generally know where it is, and it doesn't take y'all long to track down where it is in the city. Yeah, you walk through the streets, and as you move through, you begin to approach a large-looking structure that from the front appears to be the size of a mansion, but with pointed spires like a castle protruding from the corners, and the words College Arcanum scrawled above an open entryway with doors going out towards you. Everyone make a perception check on this one. Sorry, a lot of perception checks right now.
9 for Bilbin.
Natural 20.
13.
Cool. Oz, and also Saren, I think approaching this, you know that a place that relies on magic, and like this university is not tiny, but it's a pretty small building. It's a building that you would think would need to be bigger to house the number of people that you think would need to go here. The two of you notice that the building functions as almost like an optical illusion. From the front, it's this like massive mansion of a building, but it lacks depth. From the side, you would think that you're just staring at like a 6-foot deep wall. There's no building. And as you all head towards the entryway to this building, you can't see anything beyond the dark threshold of the door. And the two of you notice a glow of some like conjuration magic with like runic entities around this, as a couple people, rather than like watching people walk out of a doorway, they just kind of appear in front of you and walk past you, leaving this space. Do y'all head into the College Arcanum?
Oz, he's just looking up, but he hasn't like stopped his pace at all. He's continuing through.
Yeah. I think Saren's like kind of self-consciously like kind of like keeps like rubbing at the spots where he knows there's like holes in his cloak, but yeah, just follows.
Are shops still closed? Are they open?
They're shops. I do not want to go to the Bilbin go on a side quest.
Bilbin actually wants to go see if he can find better armor.
Okay, cool. We'll get to that after we head into the Arcanum. So are you side questing now?
Yeah, I will be splitting off to go to the armor shop.
Cool.
Yes.
Bilbin's going on a little solo mission. Arthur, you sticking with?
Bilbin, you want some company or you want to be alone for a bit?
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand.
It's this has been an interesting 24 hours.
I understand. Well, how about this? I can head back to the Douse House and get some breakfast ready for all of us once we're reconvened. And we can all touch base back there once you're done with your errands.
Breakfast sounds great to me, Arthur.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
I think we should eat something before we go meet with big important people.
Hell yeah. All right. We continue on. Bilbin side quest. Arthur cooking.
Hell yeah.
Where else would I be?
As it should be.
So then, we see the two, Arthur and Bilbin, you do not see. You point Oz in the right direction as you head off to find an armory or a smith. The two of you walk through this entryway into the College Arcanum. As you pass through the threshold of the doorway, the runes around the entryway glow, and for an instant you experience a moment that feels like almost an absence of space and time. But very quickly, you exit out onto a lush green lawn, seemingly stretched forever, suspended under the bright lights of a sea of stars. Looking ahead of you, you see people in robes, many of them sitting out on the grass, like reading or chatting amongst their peers. There's another group of people standing next to some sorts of like sports pitch. And they are, you see all these people waving their hands, and on the field, there's a bunch of like massive, magical hands, trying to throw a ball into a net across, the field.
Bigsby ball? Or Bigby ball?
Bigby's ball. Yeah, Bigby's handball.
Real cool.
Bigby's handball.
Fuck yeah.
And then the majority of people kind of like walking and meandering their way about campus, amongst a mixture of dormitories, libraries, cafe, and 8 buildings that are built to look like mirrors of each other. And the only difference between all these buildings is they each have a different title above the doors: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation. What do y'all do as you enter into this quad of sorts?
I think Oz looks over everything, and then noticing that Saren is kind of he's a little reclused in his appearance. I think he puts his hand like on your upper back and your shoulder, kind of like puts your posture up. You look fine, lad.
Yeah, and I think at that moment, Saren also looks down and realizes, as he's been like absentmindedly, like kind of like messing with his cloak, he has been unconsciously casting mending on his cloak, and it has actually started to get repaired in all these different little spots.
Nice. And then he notices that, and he's like, well, now I'm the one that looks like a homeless person.
No. I mean, it's still ashy, and we'll be fine. Like, find a spot like on your arm, and like,
Yeah, you get a few. You get a few like off glances from people, as a lot of people are in like similar garb here.
But also, it's like people are practicing spells in
universities,
for sure.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon to see people in burnt clothing. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like out somewhere in this like expansive quad thing. There's like almost like an archery area where like people are like firing spells, and there's like a little like medical station next to it for when people fuck up and backfire or something like that.
Little fireball in their face.
Yeah.
Did you learn here?
Oh, no. I'm from Breakwater.
Oh, is there one of these in Breakwater?
Yeah, I teach at one.
Wow. It's
not quite like this, but it's a university, yes.
Do you have stars during the day there too?
Well, some classrooms do.
It's cool.
Yeah.
The ball from the Bigby's handball comes rolling to your feet, and one of the people yells, "Hey man, kick that ball back!"
The ball hovers for a second in front of my face and gets launched without touching it towards the people.
They don't even. Yeah, it's super normal. They say, "Thanks, man," and go back to playing. It's that thing of like you. Yeah, do you think Oz would feel good about not standing out in this setting because of his magic?
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about that.
Cool.
But he does maybe pull a passing student to the side and says, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for a professor.
Yeah, okay.
A Rethrian.
Are you talking about Professor Valhallan?
Yes.
Oh, I think he teaches in the divination building, usually. I think that's where his office is, at least. I'm not 100% sure, but you could check there. I think that might be right.
That was told to me before. He was part of divination, right? I think.
Yeah, he's like a part of the Order of Scribes, but his main magical area of focus is divination.
That's right. Yeah, I remember being told that. Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, of course. Head of the divination building.
The divination building.
Cool. Yeah, you walk in. They're kind of. It's like a really funky campus. Like all these buildings are kind of like in like a half circle, kind of just all lined up next to each other alphabetically. So you head into that divination building and walk through an entryway, and beautiful school. It's marble floors and lighting fixtures that are so over the top. It looks like a private school in the real world. Clearly expensive to go here, and some of the great minds of magic obviously coming to, a top arcane college in the big city. You find at the front a directory on the wall of names and offices and the likes for the building, and you see a sign for a E Valhallan on the second floor.
All right, there's our man.
Following you. The Saren's not even reading the site. He's just looking around at everything. Just
try to keep up.
You walk through this building, and you're in a building of people that everyone you walk by looks very sure of themselves, as if they are very aware of the things happening around them and have an idea of how their days are going to go. The people that look sad look very sad, and the people that look happy look very happy, as most college campuses are too.
Especially in the divination building. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. Another 2 on my portent rolls.
You head up to the second floor, and you, after walking down a hallway for a bit, you find a wooden door with a placard next to it that says Professor Erethrian Valhallan on it. The door is closed.
I use my mage hand to knock on the door.
Cool. You knock on the door, and you hear chair push back and feet slowly shuffle over to where you are, and the door opens slowly, and in front of you see a tall, slender elven man with just little crow's feet starting to show on otherwise very pale porcelain looking skin. Long silver hair running down his back, and wears very fine looking robes of a soft bluish hue. He looks at you and says, "Well, you must be Zika's nephew, Oz. I can see the family resemblance. I was wondering when you'd arrive."
Puts out his hand for a handshake.
Professor, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Professor Thor.
Please call me Erethrian.
Erethrian Osgrug.
Is this your friend here?
Yes, this is Saren.
Oh,
hi.
You look, he uses prestidigitation and gets some of the smudges. You gentlemen look like you've had some fun today.
Yeah, sorry, some of it doesn't come off. I think it's permanent.
Oh,
But
my apologies.
no, it's all right.
Please, please come in. He leads you into an office. It's like a normal, like a nice desk, not a super big space. He's a couple chairs there that y'all can pull up to, and he sits down and says, "Well, Oz, please tell me. I mean, I know a lot already, but please tell me what your intentions are."
Well, I'm at a point in my life now where I've read a lot of books, and I've really come to a point where I want to learn more, and I've heard through my family that the Order of the Scribes might be the best bet, or the next move for me. And for years I've wanted nothing more. I've heard of the trials, and I feel like that I'm ready.
Well, that's very good to hear. Your aunt has spoken very highly of you, and the research you've done speaks for itself, it would seem. Yeah, I'm very excited to get you on the path to joining our order and getting you started out on these trials. Yeah, this will be quite an adventure we get to go on.
Why did I just get so nervous? Like I'm in a job interview.
Yeah,
Kinda.
because you are.
Because we are. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is quite the journey that you're about to embark on. I'm excited for you to join us.
I'm excited to be here, and you're lucky to have me. I will not let you down.
Yeah, well, we'll be leaving in 2 days, and it'll be, yeah, can't wait to test you, see how you do.
It's everything that I've ever wanted in life.
Can you roll insight into what he just said?
We're leaving in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Guys, that's the third nat 1 I've rolled today.
Crazy. Well, you didn't pick up on anything, but Saren asked that question, and he says, "Oh, well, Oz will be joining us, of course." Well, yeah. I'm so sorry. I forget that I know things sometimes, and that others don't. I apologize. I feel foolish. I apologize.
Where will we be going?
Well, with divination and foresight, well, let me just start. I'm leading a research team that will be heading to southeastern Bordura to try to uncover some lost history and the ruins that were Bastion. And, well, I feel embarrassed. As far as I've seen, you're planning to come with us. As far as what the Divine Sisters have allowed for me to see, I reached out to them and they made me aware of your presence and that you would be coming to see me and that you would join me on this journey. As far as I've seen what's to come, you will be joining me in Bastion and helping with this research while you undergo your trials. Sorry, I suppose this probably comes as a shock, and I see that you have a companion that you're traveling with now that maybe divination's funny. Maybe my foresight is wrong. I apologize.
No,
when he said going on a research journey or whatever he said to Bastion, Oz kind of leaned forward and eyes widened and kind of locked in.
I mean, a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I found myself in a situation lately, on a path, and I've gained a couple of companions on this path, and actually came here from Demerara, and came here before that from Dublin. But this is my calling. I feel the divination is not off.
Perfect. That's lovely. Well, like I said, we have a couple days to prepare, and we'll be me and several other colleagues will be going to explore everything, and well, I will probably have all your trials. We'll probably revolve them around that. Should be exciting. Yeah, is Saren being like a bystander to this conversation happening? How does Saren feel about the fact that Oz is potentially going to be led on a different path, potentially, or interested in taking a different route?
I think Saren, there's a little bit of like a pit that forms in his stomach at the realization that in whatever Erethrien has seen in his divination, it is Oz and their crew. Not the fact that he didn't know me implies that I was not part of this vision, and I think Saren grasps that, but is wise enough to understand that that is what it is. That's, I certainly can't grab the winds of fate and pull them another direction.
Cool. Yeah. Rithrian seems caught off guard by your presence in this moment. Like he's being polite, but like feels.
I think I picked up on that.
Yeah. Well then, here is he pulls out like a packet with your name on it from his desk and says, here is some of the information on what we're after and what we're going to be looking into. We're specifically looking for information on the people that stopped Marth and made sure that all of Bordura was not lost. Here's all the info, and we leave in 2 mornings from today. We'll be taking off from campus here if you care to meet us back. In the meantime, feel free to we have libraries on campus and workspaces. If you need any assistance, please just let me know.
There's a split second in that when he's saying that where it feels like it lasts a lot longer than it really does, but it's like literally a split second where like the Oz's hearing goes out and they kind of he like remembers like the vision he got when he was unconscious at the mention of they're gonna go see talk about the hero or look for information about the heroes at Bastion, and it comes back at the let me know if there's anything that you need, and the reaches hands out, grabs the packet, and shakes Erethrian's hand again. Says, gets up from his seat. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be a part of this. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, of course. I see good things in your future. Unfortunately, I have to go teach a lecture now, but it was very nice to meet you both. And yeah, I will let me know if you need anything before we depart.
Absolutely. Thank you. I won't take any more of your time.
Gentlemen, have an excellent day. He starts packing up a bag and excuses himself, heads off to lecture.
Oz is gonna look for like just a quick place that he can like get his clothes cleaned up real quick, like patched. I'm sure. Is there a magical like where the infirmary is?
Like
or
a
something?
magical like shoe shiner in the hallways.
Before I was gonna say
Hogwarts,
before Erethrian left, he like pats you on the shoulder and like fixes your stuff.
Okay, cool.
You're good.
Good.
There's a pay a copper for the prestidigitator.
Right on. There's just a shoe shine on campus. Yeah, fucking crazy. What a good business model.
That would be great.
Heck yeah, y'all head back into the city. Bilbin, you are out and about, walking through the city. Give me a
Intimidation.
Say it again.
No, I'm just kidding. Intimidation. Like,
No.
what am I doing?
Somebody sell me something.
Looking for armor. Give me a roll me like a history or I don't know, intelligence check with advantage.
Man, I rolled 2 the same number. What do you think of that?
Good or bad?
Number?
It's 9.
Did you even live here?
Place seems so familiar, but
He was busy throwing rocks at rats. He wasn't paying attention.
I was. You said what? Just raw intelligence?
Yeah.
Cool, so 8.
Sick. Cool. You you're able to. You've not had gold to spend for some time like this, and so you don't necessarily know where the best places are to go get new or like nice armor, whatever.
I am no longer looking for a shield because then I wouldn't be able to use my great axe. It's a 2-handed weapon, so I am looking for better medium armor, essentially, or maybe a helm that is red that also does something cool.
Okay, cool. You wander into. You find. You're in the same tier of the city as the college. You like go through there, knowing that there are like nicer shops in this neighborhood. You find like it's like a tailor and smith basically all in one, and you wander in, and shopkeeping there says, "Hey there, how can I help you?"
Hi, are you Taylor?
Excuse me?
Or are you Smith?
What are you? Oh,
I read the is.
I understand. I do both.
Oh,
Yeah.
Taylor Smith, great to meet you.
Well, all right.
Incredible.
Yes. Nice to meet you. And your name?
My name is Bilbin Billings,
All right. Great. What can I do for you, Bilbin?
resident of New Samaritan City,
All right. That's great.
member of the Douse House, number 3.
I can see. I see your
Scorched.
gear looks tattered, frankly.
And that's why I'm here to meet you, Tayller. Yeah, you see,
Well,
I
it's-
need new
all right.
gear. Everything made it out alive at this place. Well, that might be. I'm gonna backpedal that comment.
I'm sorry.
I am looking for medium armor.
Do you say not everyone may?
Sorry,
I'm so
looking-
sorry. Are you okay?
I have been.
Is everything all right?
Realistically, I have been much better than what has just happened to me.
Oh.
Don't want to go into that. Thank you very much. I appreciate your place, Miss Smith. However, I am looking for medium armor. As you can see, bit scorched up here, but I am a firefighter. So if you have something that's on the yellowy khaki side that is better than this, because this, seen quite a beating, or if you have a red helmet, as he dings his helmet like this.
All right. Well, let me. Yeah. We'd probably have to make something custom for you to fit all those specifications. Do you want what armor does Bilbin have right now?
Half plate, medium half plate. And then his helm isn't adding anything to him. It's just a heavy armor helm that is red.
Cool.
So currently all my AC is coming from my half plate, which is 15, plus my 1 from dexterity.
You could do full heavy.
Then I would
Or-
lose the rage bonus when I'm raging, though.
Or hear me out.
Oh, really?
You just go.
Yes, anything medium and below, I can still get that +2 from the rage.
You can't get rage bonus if you have heavy armor.
Not with heavy armor.
Not with heavy. Yeah, so I got to stick with medium.
Let me just come in, Mr. Metagame here.
Do I
what
hear-
if you?
That's your metagame.
Are
What
you
if
talking to
you
Will would never.
get a breastplate, and then you have medium armor without the stealth penalty?
It is lower AC though.
That's an option.
Is it?
It's 14.
If it's
Plus dex.
if it does cooler things, I might be into it. But I currently am rocking half plate mainly for the AC because I'm gonna be in the front lines. But
Got it,
I
got
am
it,
gonna
got
be
it.
taking half of all physical type damage.
We don't need stealth.
We don't need. I haven't used stealth yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't.
Actually, yeah. I don't think we've used it at all.
I
even
haven't.
once.
I know.
We don't need
But
it.
I don't know about you guys. I can't remember.
This also is not the most stealthy
This isn't
party
a
in the
very
world.
stealthy party.
I could be, maybe.
It's kind of fun to not be a stealthy party.
And look where it's gotten us.
Wizards don't need to be stealthy.
Almost dead so many times.
They look at you and they say, well, tell you what, because it's going to be custom, let me, if you want to come back this afternoon, I can draw up some ideas that we could try to put into place based on what you're saying. And we can, we can figure something out.
Yeah, and kind of like an interest board, like things I'm interested in.
Sure, we can call it that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, why don't you get your interest board ready? I do. Do you know how long this is going to take? By the way, you said.
Well, so I could, once we settle on, it'll take me a few hours to come up with some concepts for you.
Okay. Yep.
And then, we can usually get stuff made in 24 hours or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
custom
Now-
stuff. We can move along. It costs a little bit more, but we.
Yeah. What kind of gold we talking here? What's the ching?
It'll really just depend on what you decide to go with. That's why I'm going to come up with some options. We'll go into what's your maximum you can spend, just so I can put together a price point for you.
Do you have tiers?
Excuse
do you,
me.
Do you have tiers like?
Like TIERS.
Sorry.
Understood.
Yeah. Not what I was
Sorry,
doing
you
earlier.
really. It's hard. You're a very nice gentleman. You seem like you've had a really bad day. I thought you might be.
I'm really trying to use this handlebar mustache.
Oh,
to
I feel terrible.
not look sad. But anyway,
Give
how
me
does 500 gold
give me a
sound?
performance or persuasion.
Let's
roll.
freaking go. Thank you. Performance or persuasion? 14.
Cool. This person feels bad for you, and you can see that, and they are like, yeah, we can definitely get it done in 24 hours. Come back this afternoon, and I will come up with a price. We'll come up with a chart, and remind me, what was the maximum you can go?
You know, if you could get me something real nice for 500 gold.
Okay, great.
I'm talking nice.
Oh, all right. Well, I will do my best, sir. Yes.
500 gold or less. That'd be great.
All right. Well, I will draw some things up, and I will see you this afternoon.
Thank you, Miss Taylor. Appreciate you.
All right.
And I go out the door and hear a ding. There's the bell on the
There's
top
for
of the door.
sure a bell.
And then I guess I go back to the college to see if Saren and Oz are outside to try to meet back up with them. Because we didn't really have a meeting point.
You don't see them there yet. Do you try to pop your head into the College Arcanum?
I think I just sit on a little bench outside. Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, just kind of sit on the bench outside and wallow.
You wait a bit, and after not too long, Oz and Saren come out of the entrance to the college, and you all reconvene.
Oh, hey.
Oz. Saren, good to see you.
Bilbin, did you find, guess you didn't find any armor?
I was about to say, what does it look like? No. No, you see, there's you been down to Taylor Smith?
Yes.
So you know what I'm about to say then. She's got these interest boards that she posts
Okay.
on a bulletin board, I think, or some sort of board. Anyway, she's going to be making me up some sketches or something of new armor. So
Oh, cool.
I threw, some money down and going to go back in 24 hours to pick up my new armor. If you're looking for new stuff, she does also
Wait,
tailor
you're going
things.
back to pick up the armor to decide what design you want.
Yeah, that's a good question. It sounds like I'm deciding.
She said come back in a few hours
Oh,
to make a decision on what you're going to go with, and then it'll take them 24 hours to produce it for you.
as I recall, it is 2 hours. I go back, look at the interest board, and then that's when I wait 24 hours for her to make the armor.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can, yeah, we could head over there after our 11 o'clock. I wouldn't mind seeing this place.
Oh, it's actually pretty awesome spot. It's small. It's got that classic bell. When you walk in.
Yeah, I'd love to go with you to, while you're picking out designs, if that's all right.
Yeah, by all means. I would love the company.
Be great. Well, shall we?
As I just look over.
Saren
at
is
Oz.
not letting this awkward silence. Should we head back to Dow's house? See what Arthur's worked up.
Breakfast should be ready.
Oh, you want to go to the Douse house, Oz? Is that right? Is that okay with you?
is that Fuse or is that Bill?
Is that okay with you, Oz?
That was where we were supposed to meet up after this.
Well, I'm trying to go as well, so everyone is welcome at the Douse house. Why don't we go see what Arthur has been cooking up in
Are
the
you guys
kitchen?
done?
Yes, I'm done. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and it's not even 11. Come on, let's get some food.
When Bilbin turns around, Oz just cracks up laughing.
Yeah. Oh man, he's so butthurt.
It's so good. It's so good.
So funny. The three of you head back. Before you get back, Arthur, you're cooking in the kitchen, and often I fucking hate saying his name. It's
so
crazy.
bad.
It's really awful.
It sounds like
It's
I'm
really
saying
off,
there's
though.
multiple words that it sounds like I'm mispronouncing.
Yeah, it's hilarious to me.
Often.
Jeshi.
Jeshi's
Stone
fine.
Cold Steve Austin.
No, Stone or Hard something Bull Man. I don't remember what it was.
What?
The first
Oh, one
when
of
you
the
got to the
fighters
wrestling
in
thing,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
he was like a bull guy. He was a minotaur. It was fine. Doesn't matter. Your Often walks up to you. Fuck me.
It's so brutal. I'm sorry.
The fire chief walks up to you
There it is.
and starts chopping vegetables with you. And
Hey, you got any herbs? Anything to season
Yeah,
beyond salt?
We've got a few things up in the cabinets, but not much.
So far, all I've found is zucchini.
Yeah, that was.
You have a lot of zucchini in here.
Yeah, that was. Torben did all the cooking before, all the chopping before, and well, now that they're not here, it's.
Hey, it's no problem. I can whip something up with what we got here.
I'm sorry you all had to see what we are today.
Hey, it's all right. I know that the money hasn't been coming in, and
It's the Douse House used to be. I mean, you see all the bunks behind us. There's used to be more people. There was. Yeah, there were more of us. We could move quicker. There were people that could cast spells, so we didn't have to use backpacks.
buckets of water.
Yeah, the buckets were. We've always done buckets, but that was like the plus.
The buckets were the plus?
Yeah, people could create water with spells and fight creatures, and we just don't. There's 6 of us. It's hard.
Yeah.
Anyways, I am embarrassed for what we've become, and
Well, you shouldn't be embarrassed.
I just feel bad.
You're doing what you can. You don't have the money, and people can't stay doing this if they're not making money.
I know.
You got people to feed, and I imagine you have people to feed as well, yourself included.
Yeah, I do.
Do you truly believe this is worth holding on to? And I mean that with all the respect in my heart.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore.
Because I'm sure that, as much as, honestly, from what I've seen so far, I hate to say it, but I'm sure that the Guardians could use very seasoned and capable hands like yourself, and then think about a pension. I don't know. One day you could retire and actually, not have to worry about your future.
The Guardians have taken who they wanted, if that makes sense. They offered to buy us out, but not keep us all. And we said no. And, well, we've fighting for people like Bilbin who, well-intentioned as they come, and yeah.
Is that why he has it out for the Guardians?
I think we all have it out for the Guardians. I know they do good, but bad things still happen, and I don't know, they always seem like they have a bead on where it's going to happen.
Yeah, they showed up real fast. And also it seemed like whoever those people were some of the more powerful ones. I don't know much about their hierarchy, but they seemed more embellished than some of the others.
Yeah, the people that excel or have exceptional talents get recruited to take on more than just the mercenary work that most of the Guardians do.
Yeah. Hey, can you pass me the butter?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Salt and pepper, too.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they just do what they want, and it's not... I don't know. I don't like to speak ill of the Guardians because for an organization that does good, there's something that feels off about it to me. I don't know.
Do you think there's something uncanny about how quickly they show up on the regular?
I'm not going to say it. So.
Hey, I won't tell no one.
Yeah.
I don't even live here.
Yeah. Well, it ain't what it used to be. Anyways, appreciate you helping cook some breakfast for the gang.
Of course. After today, we gotta fill our bellies.
Yeah, certainly. The rest of you arrive back, and Arthur has cooked up it tastes good. It's limited menu breakfast.
I got zucchini fritters, and that's about it.
I don't know what a fritter is, but it smells good.
it's zucchini.
Oh, great. You found the zucchini.
Yep, that's about all I found.
Yep. Well, we got a lot of it. Yeah, it's just about the only thing we eat nowadays. Pretty good. I do enjoy it.
Full of nutrients, I guess.
Arthur, I know you crushed this, and I'd take a bite. Is it good?
No roll required.
Okay.
No roll required.
Now we should put you on as a cook here. What we should
Yeah,
do.
I'd take it. I would love to be an honorary member of the Douse House.
Neil.
What?
Neil.
Like right now?
Yeah, do you want to be an honorary member?
Sure. I guess I said that.
Stevie runs up with she heard Neil and she runs up and she has like a sword that she's carrying over her head and said, "Here it is."
That sword is as big
Thank
as
you,
you.
Stevie.
Careful.
Yeah, it's fine. I freaking love zucchini. Thank you.
Oh, are you the reason there's so much zucchini?
Yeah, I do all the shopping.
Okay. Well, yep.
I, Bilvin Billings, hereby honorate you as an honorary member of the Douse House. 3, that is.
Yep.
May you also find the fire within you to fight the fire outside of you.
Fire within you. Fire without you.
Do you do this every time?
Rise,
Okay.
Sir Arthur. Douse House, sir. That is.
So it's not necessarily a across the city, sir?
Well,
We're all sirs here. Even though I'm a young goblin woman, we're sirs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir
Feels
Arthur
good.
of the Douse House.
Feels good to be one of the sirs.
All right, who's next?
Just look at us.
You know what, Stevie? I think we could put this back at.
Nobody ever wants to get fucking knighted anymore. And Stevie runs away with the sword above her head.
Don't run with.
Oh, Stevie, the pins.
Huh?
The little.
Oh, yeah,
pins.
I'll grab some. They're
Get
the
one,
desk
get
down.
one for Sir Arthur.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, Sir Arthur's. Yeah. Oh, Sir Arthur's gonna get a pin, all right.
There's Arthur. There's these pins that you can wear. Say Sir,
It just says sir on it.
with a little hose underneath it. Yeah. And then it leads up into like an exclamation point. It's nice.
Yeah, see, it's cool. The hose is actually the S turns into the hose, and then it turns into the exclamation point.
It's
Really cool.
It's for all the members. We all have them. And as
This
an
place
honorary
ever
member.
have a budget?
Me and Bilvin designed the pin together.
Oh, and I remember.
It looks great. It looks real nice.
Well-
I can't wait to put this on my flannel.
Roll a deception check.
No. While this is happening, Saren's just like pulled out a piece of wood and is like carving another little.
I've eaten all my zucchini.
Yeah, I've eaten. I'm just like carving a.
What is my deception? I rolled a 2 on the die.
It's great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for also loving it like we do.
Stevie, a single tear falls from Stevie's eye as she,
It's just a 6.
yeah, as a single tear falls from Stevie's eye as she can tell that you're lying about loving the design that.
No. It's
No, it's fine. I'll still get you the pin. She walks away defeated.
Well, now I feel like a bad knight.
Wait, are you a knight or a page?
I really can't tell. Maybe both.
He's a sir.
I'm just a sir, Sir Arthur Page Llewellyn, and I am honored to wear this pin.
You all eat breakfast. Is there any conversations anyone wants to have, or anything people want to do before we move forward in the day and head towards back to City Hall?
Hey, Bilbin, we haven't really had a chance to chat since you got back we all got back from the whole.
Yeah.
How'd the meeting go?
What you got on your mind?
I was asking how the meeting went.
Oh, yeah. So, essentially, we had this deal with the Fey Father. However, we're still unsure on when we're going to need to go get this person or whoever that he needs us to find. He's drafting up the contract.
He said, what he told you was that the person you were after, her name is Wix Jenin, and goes by Lift, was the the nickname that the Fae Father said she's known by.
Jenin.
Yeah, Wix Jenin is her name.
But goes by Lift.
Goes by Lift. Yeah.
So we need to find Lift. Wix Jennings.
Is there any sort of timeline on this, or are we just gonna wait until we hear from this shady individual?
He basically told you you're kind of like waiting on him to reach out for more details in terms of the contract, finalizing the agreement. Like you've agreed, but finalizing the agreement will happen. Faefather was basically like, I'm gonna reach out to you and you're gonna come meet me.
You're hunting people now.
I'm doing what needs to be done to save the Douse House. Jeshi, he's actually the one who shook his hand. I don't think that necessarily the three of you need to be in on this, but specifically me and Jeshi are bound by our word and a handshake.
Are you gonna want help?
If you wanted to help me out, that would be much obliged. However, at this point, I would understand if you wanted to not help me.
Well, as an honorary Sir of the Douse House, I feel obliged to help you. And as your friend, Bilbin, I would be happy to help. But I am a little wary about the terms of this agreement. And if we put ourselves into odd moral obligations, I don't know if I'll be able to fully go through with it, if you understand.
Yes, I understand. So I guess we'll find out the specifics soon.
I guess we will.
What about you, Oz? I'm guessing you're out.
As far as helping you out, chasing this lift, if it was under any other circumstances, I would help you. But as you know, I'm here for my trials. So I know your mission, or this job you've taken, is under a time limit. I'm here to do my life's calling.
Understood. Saren, where do you align to on this matter?
I don't know. If my life has a calling, I certainly haven't heard it yet, so I'm probably along for the ride. I think I would just kind of lock eyes with Oz for a minute, like knowing like full well that Oz is not along for this journey for like it has been divined. Like there's a little bit of, I think Saren's fighting a feeling of abandonment a little bit.
Ooh.
Just in the sense that Oz is the one that he has, I think, looked up to the most in the last few days. Yeah, Saren's been carving this little like token, and I think he like blows some sawdust off of it and tosses it to Arthur and says, "Hey, for the newest sir," and it's just a little like wood carving of like a water droplet.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah,
That last one was really helpful.
Yeah, until it burned up in the fire. But
Save Jeshi. That was all you.
You were the last man standing. I think we might all. I mean, who knows if we'd be here without you? So,
Arthur, can I ask you a quick question too? So, is this your second knighting as Arthur Page Llewellyn?
My second knighting. Well, I think it's just my first. I've never been a knight before. Was I knighted before? Did I forget?
not that I know of.
I don't think so.
But then again, we haven't known you that long.
Well, no, I haven't been knighted before this since I met you all, and I was only a simple farmer before that. So,
Well, we're honored to have you as a member.
hey, me too.
Honorary,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah, I'm just honorary. I get it.
Oh, no, that wasn't a remember where you are in this whole thing. It's more of a weird way of me saying it.
Emphasis on the honor part, I think.
God.
This zucchini is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Fucking rips.
Are you forgiving me now?
Yeah, it's fine. They're not that cool of pins anyways. It was like, we were like, the hoses are part of what we do. Sort of, even though a lot of it's just buckets. It's stupid. I'm sorry.
Hey, all ideas are good ideas. It's a good start, right?
Thank you.
And it gets the point across. I'm a sir. I flick it.
We're sirs.
We're sirs.
Sirs.
All right, sirs. Well, we probably need to get going, right? It's almost 11.
Yeah, let's get going.
You all head out. Arthur, you no longer have to make checks when you want to take the fire pole.
Yeah! Let's go. I'm gonna slide down the fire pole.
Can that be
Small
any
big-
fire pole?
any fire pole?
Specifically fire poles? Absolutely.
There's probably I know there's a lot of fire poles in the nine hells.
I can't. Yeah.
There's one that goes all
All
the
the
way
way down.
through.
Straight,
All the way
straight to
down.
Asmodeus, just frozen in the
Yeah.
middle. Fucking crazy.
Hey there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey there, hey there, Asmodeus. I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn.
A pleasure to meet you.
Crazy. Hell yeah. You all now head back into the city, passing through the third tier, go by the college. Bilbo, you can point out the tailor and smithy that you saw on the way. You go back through the checkpoint, and you have to show the guardians at the gate your papers again. And
Quickly, before we go in, has it been enough time that I can go pick out my armor before we go in?
No, she implied come back in the early afternoon.
Also, we're gonna be late if we make a stop.
Oh,
We'll go after.
Yeah.
You're right, Saren. My apologies.
You all head back to City Hall. You enter back into an echoing central chamber once again, and a familiar face greets you. Well, welcome back.
Hey there.
Hi. How was your evening in New Samaritan City?
Eventful.
All right.
I'll look at her and I go to act like I'm about to clap.
I like you. I do like you. You're fun.
I'm not going to do it again. I'm a man of conduct now, as I have been sirred into the douse house. Number 3.
I also decorum's just the absolute worst, and I understand that. But I have to have I can't make better money anywhere else. As an outer ringer, this job is good, and I do not want to lose it. So.
I understand. Well, sometime when you're off the clock, you should come hang out with us and be less decorum, but did.
You give me a persuasion check?
Yeah. 19.
Nice.
I mean, I don't have any plans tonight. So if you all want to grab drinks this evening, I'm happy to come with.
Well, where would you grab drinks as an outer ringer?
There's this cool new bar that just opened up called the Honey
Don't say
Hole
the Honey
that
Hole.
I've been meaning to
God
go
damn
to.
Not the honey hole.
I love the honey hole so much.
Really?
I mean, I'm an apple and ale girl all the way, but
That's where we were last night, actually.
No way.
Yeah, it was
What
great.
time?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
Huh. Well, I must have just missed y'all. I was there late last night.
Really?
At the Apple.
Yeah, and the ale.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Really?
Well, maybe we'll try out the honey hole with you tonight.
All right. Well, that'd be lovely. Your meeting is soon. I believe Mrs. Osef is waiting in her office. If you head up the stairs, if you take the arcane elevator to the 5th floor, go right, then left, you will find yourself at her office.
Oz, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
You all head into the building and follow Tamantha's. I think her name was Tamantha.
Yeah,
I was about to ask.
Sure.
I was like, I can't remember what her name is.
Pretty sure it's Tamantha.
Thank God she's our friend now.
She did not like you guys. It's the curse of the outer people that live in the outer tier of the city need to fucking.
It's the guardians of sanitation that try to keep things in proper.
Yeah.
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 Could be, there are guardians of sanitation. There's a lot of tiers to that group. So
What about the guardians of starvation?
that's those people aren't in the.
Those are
actual
actual. Those guys are actually good. They run all the soup kitchens. No, it's like they guard you from starvation.
Okay.
You follow Samantha's directions and make your way through the building and eventually find yourselves outside of a large wooden set of double doors with a gold placard on the outside that reads Lacery Ava Osef. You knock and are greeted at the door. you knock on the door if you want to. It is shut.
Hey, don't look at me. This ain't my thing.
I got an axe.
No.
I don't think.
Again, mage hand knocks on the door.
Cool. After several moments, you're actually greeted at the door. The door to this office opens, and standing in the doorway, you see a young woman. Someone that, Oz, you've met, but it's been a long time. And the rest of you never seen her, but some familiar features. She has dark skin tone similar to her brother, but has fierce, bright green eyes. She has curly hair that falls around her shoulders and wears several pieces of gold jewelry over a simple long-sleeve purple dress. Much less muscular than Omar is, but still a fairly tall woman, standing at about 6 feet. The door opens and she says, "Welcome. Oz, it's been a long time. Good to see you."
Ava, it's lovely to see you.
Yeah. Hello. Nice to meet you all. What are your names?
Hey there, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn.
Hi. Ava Osef. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Saren.
Bilbin Billings.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please come in. I believe to met that in the notes that you all had some sort of letter to deliver to me or something. You enter in and sit down, like nice office, like top political official, like what you'd expect, like nice big desk, windows overlooking the outer rings of the city, like looking towards the mountains to the east, and like cozy chairs all over. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you. Your brother sent us.
Did he say why? She takes the letter from y'all, I assume, if you...
Yeah, I would have grabbed it out of my satchel and handed over.
I expressed that I felt like 4 people to deliver 1 letter was overkill, but he insisted that was important.
Well, no, this is important. This is very good news. Well, lovely.
It's good news?
Well, yes, I'm glad to see my brother finally has seen reason.
Well, I'm sure that letter details everything, but the reason that he's seen reason in your eyes is not great. We're in Dublin, and I would fill her in on everything that we experienced, which I'm sure that the letter also says that, but it was pretty bad there. Not super good news.
Sure, but bad things happen all the time. So that's why we started the Guardians of Salvation. I was told that you were helped by some this morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm sure you've seen at this point that they're constructive and good for society.
I think the point Arthur was trying to make is that much like it wasn't good that Trisha's caught fire this morning, the circumstances that brought about this change of heart were probably not something we would qualify as good, however the outcome may be.
Apologies.
You don't seem very concerned about your brother.
I've been concerned about my brother. I've tried to offer aid in the way that I can. Unfortunately, as a civil servant and somebody who has very little time, I do what I can to help the public, and the only thing I can offer my brother is the support that New Samaritan City is willing to offer.
Right. My apologies for assuming.
You're fine. Thank you very much for delivering this letter. I do believe, yes, finder's fee of sorts. Here's, she gives each of you 50, not that you all need it, but 50 more gold each. Fucking
Nice.
Hey.
I will.
That was
happily
definitely
add
part
that.
of what I said early on, and so
I honestly didn't remember that.
that's the
Thank you.
but you all I know you all would have.
Where's their 50 gold?
Get
Owned it.
Get at me on Reddit, gang. Ava looks to all of you and says, I can see that you are somebody that lives in this city still, as she looks at you, Belvin. How are the rest of you enjoying our fair city?
Well, I almost died this morning, so
Fair
was
enough.
nice.
Apologies.
It's a bit
we
crispy
didn't.
so far.
Fire elementals?
Yes, that's what I was told. It's concerning.
Yeah, is that a problem you've had before?
Well, no, not. It happens. Things happen. It's a big city. We can't control the things that happen. We can only control them after, if that makes sense.
Sure. You know anybody that would, like, have it out for Trish's? Seems odd to have, like, fire elementals trying to burn down a casserole place, you know?
Well, I don't know. And we're looking into it. It's terrible that a life was lost there this morning, and we're trying to figure out exactly what's happening. So we're working on it, and things could have been much worse. So,
Oh, yeah. I mean, your guardians did save my life, so.
good.
And ours as well.
Means they're doing what they're supposed to.
They were indeed.
Hey, real quick, and we'll get out of your hair. Thank you for seeing us, by the way. Does the name Davin mean anything to you?
Why would that name mean anything to me?
Inside check.
Inside check.
Inside check.
Ooh, fucking finally.
Yes. These are
16.
where our rolls come into play.
17.
21.
11.
She does not react at all like she has heard that name or knows anything about David.
Cool.
No, I don't. Is that a name that I should mean something to me?
Wings of Fury.
Kind of a dickhead Aarakocra.
Unfamiliar.
He was burning. He was behind the burnings in Dublin, and he was in the. Well, we found him. We saw him last night he was performing. He was a fighter in the underground fighting ring.
I'm like looking
Curious.
over at Arthur, and I'm like,
We had it was just night on the town. I heard it from somebody
Underground
else.
fighting ring.
Nope, I just heard it around
this
town.
is knowing that this is definitely something that we shouldn't probably be telling a city official, right?
Never been in this city before.
give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Arthur's just like, he did cool stuff.
Saren's eyes flash. I'm going to give you guidance.
You're casting a spell in a head magistrate's office right now?
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Maybe,
Your
we
guidance
roll.
does not. You cannot cast a spell. Does not work.
Really?
That's
Interesting.
7.
Sure. You heard about an underground fighting ring. Perfect. Well, Oz, it's so good to see you. I'm glad that you brought such fine people with you to our lovely city.
Well, it seems that we're trying to see everything that your city has to offer, so.
Yeah. Well,
There were like posters up and stuff for it. Doesn't seem illegal,
all right. Well, I'll look into
right?
it. Where
Weren't there posters? Come to the black hole.
there were
There
posters.
were, but were they like?
You're talking to like a city official that like definitely is not walking around the streets of the Outer Ring.
You know what? Actually, I think it was a dream. I made this all up.
I think yes, you're right.
Sure.
But also, yeah, I just don't want to. I'm like trying to not maybe bring up this like illegal gambling / fighting ring that we did, but that's fine. Like I think we'll be
I don't
fine.
give a shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, all right. That is certainly plenty to digest.
Well,
Is
just
there-
a guy you should keep an eye out for. He's
Okay.
a bad guy.
Well, we will put our feelers out. Evil Aarakocra. Great.
Very
I will,
shooey.
Great. I will let the team know. That's perfect. Anything else that I can help you with today?
Thank you for your time. We'll get out of your hair.
Great. Well,
Many thanks.
If you're looking for something fun to do while you're in town, we have a ribbon cutting ceremony tonight that the Vox will be speaking at. Very exciting. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoy your stay in this city for as long as any of you may be here.
Wait, why are you cutting a ribbon?
We're opening a second rehabilitation center.
What does a ribbon have to do with that?
It is for public events.
Do we get to cut a ribbon too? Is it like arts
No.
and crafts kind of thing?
No, unless you bring your own ribbon, then you will not be able to cut a ribbon. But
What kind of rehabilitation?
Confused.
we
Like a medicine center?
we don't. We
Healers.
found that it is better in this city to, rather than send people to lock them up in prisons or jails when they do bad things, we help them turn their lives around.
I don't like that. Who?
Never good in
Is this? Because we actually were saved by the Guardians of Salvation during this whole thing. Are they also going to be running that as well?
There'll certainly be some guardians there. They
got ties to it, you would say?
Yeah, I mean, there are many people that have come out of our rehabilitation center and become guardians. So,
Interesting. Yeah, we just wanted to say, as a group, that without those Guardians of Salvation, I don't know if we'd be here today. So,
well,
whatever you're doing sounds good.
This is actually very intriguing. Who runs this rehabilitation
oh
center?
well, I along with all of the public safety and public wellness programs, they come from me with working with the Vox, and well, yeah, we.
So it's essentially the Vox.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. We want to help Bordura so that we never have anything like what happened in Bastion happen again. So,
Any chance we could meet this Vox, by the way? We'd love to pass along our thanks for being saved.
So, yeah, we really want to thank him for being
he's
saved.
an incredibly busy man, more than me, and unfortunately, he probably wouldn't have time to meet with y'all. And I certainly, you're welcome to check with Samantha, but
You know, we don't even need an appointment or nothing. We could just swing on by, say hi. It'll take like a minute.
you're more than welcome to listen to him speak at the ribbon cutting ceremony this evening.
Ribbon. We'll just see
that'll
him
be
at the
good.
ribbon. You know, that makes perfect sense.
Sounds like we got to go shopping because I need to get my own ribbon.
All right, that's
For the ribbon cutting. We all have to cut ribbons.
you don't have to, but if you want to,
Wait,
that's
we don't?
welcome.
Ribbon cutting, they have a giant ribbon and a giant pair of scissors, and they clip the ribbon, basically showing, hey, this is our new thing. It's not like everyone brings their own ribbons and cuts it.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, well, you know, you see, I'm not from the big city, so I'm confused about all these sorts of high-tech things.
It's all right. Neither am I. I understand.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well, thank you again.
Yeah.
Saren's gonna head towards the door.
Yeah, I follow Saren as well.
So lovely to see you again.
yeah, you as well.
I stand there for like a little bit.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, no, I guess we're going. Have a good one.
You as well. She goes back to work. You all exit City Hall. Samantha tells you she will meet up with y'all for drinks that evening. At the Honey Hole, though, so you do have to go there.
Yes. Tilden is stoked.
Sorry.
I just had a quick question.
Sure.
Does her behavior seem familiar from what I remember?
No role required. Something you haven't seen her in a long time. Something, yeah. She doesn't feel like the person that you would have known from a long time ago. People can change things. You know, life happens. People get positions of power, but absolutely something. Yeah, she. You remember a very warm person like her brother, and you really didn't catch any warmth out of that entire conversation.
Yeah.
What? No.
You all head out with a cool public event happening that you can go to later. But that is where we're going to end this episode of No Bards Allowed. Hell yeah.
Does not sit well. I was definitely trying to like lie through my teeth to see if she would give more information about it if I don't know. Was stoked that the Guardians
You met
saved
Omar's
me.
sister. How fun.
Oh, what a dark episode.
She
It's a dark
sucks.
episode. Yeah.
Let's
had
talk
a
about
blast.
it and
Yeah,
let's go talk about it.
we're gonna have to talk about
We're
it.
going to go and talk about it on Bardic Conversations.
Jesus.
Before we go, though, thank you all for listening as always. We
Yes.
talk about often when we're not recording how fun it is. Like, we're just so glad that we get to do this. And for anyone that chooses to listen, it's really cool. So,
Yeah, we talk about it often.
well, yeah, we often from the forest.
And that's all for tonight.
That's fucking it.
Patreon, Instagram, TikTok,
Yes.
man, who knows what we're going to be using
Yes,
by the
yes,
time
and
you
yes.
listen to this. Reddit, hopefully.
It's all going to be gone.
Tell me on Reddit all the mistakes that I made that I can't correct later. That'll be awesome. Okay.
Dart will.
Hell yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay.
We love you all.
Love you.
Bye.
Till next time.
Bye.
All stars.